Welcome, viewers, back to Heart of the Machine. In the last few episodes, we have been plagued by this deep obsession, which we are 57% of the way through. The primary goal of this obsession is to house the poor, destroy the slums, replace them with our own slum-like constructions, honestly. These giant residential megastructures capable of housing 21,000 people each. Currently, we have a capacity for 821,000, with more on the way. We are out of mental energy at turn 175. We don't have the ability to build any more residential megastructures this turn. We could start plotting out some more generators, but I think we're actually okay in terms of energy for now, or electricity. We are kind of on the ragged edge of how many robotic motivators versus robotic work predators factories we want. The robotic motivator factories, we're netting 6 robotic motivators per turn, so these taking 2 frames or making 2 frames out of 3 robotic motivators. Seems like we could make 2 more predator factories before we have to make another robotic motivator factory, so I think that's where I'm leaning, is more of these. But our problem there, of course, is neodymium, where we are netting 340. These structures require 800, so we're going to have to net a bit more neodymium to build more of these. One thing that gates is how many workers, how fast we can build workers to replace the ones that we might lose in this sort of war of attrition with the slumlords. They're taking out 3 of our workers next turn. I'm pretty sure we're taking out all of them. It is hard to be absolutely sure of that, though, because there are so many, and it would just take too long to go examine every single one of these battles. It does appear that we are winning that battle, and we're only losing 3, so Predator 4960 there is taking a bit more damage than I'd like. But he'll survive, and we do have a repair spider in the area somewhere. Repair spiders are... we could build more. Repair spiders are 18 centimeter spiders. We have capacity for quite a few more, or maybe only 1 more. It's hard to be sure. 10 of 120. I think that means it takes 10 and we have 10. It's presented here better. 10 of 120 implies to me that we have capacity, another 110 capacity, so I'm always reading that wrong. But I think 1010 mean on this display on the left in the build menu means it takes 10, we have 10. We can make 1 more repair spider. We do have one right about here, and I'm pretty sure if we select it, it will show us its radius. Yeah, so that's the repair radius. We're not building anything there, but any workers that fall outside of that radius are going to need repair, so it might make sense to throw down a repair spider, honestly. Over in this direction, covering more slums, just so that we do have, when we have combats in there, we will be repaired. Alright, and that for sure is the end of turn 175. Let's go ahead and watch the explosions and the fireworks as we move on to turn 176. We are looking at 57% completion on this. Looks like 3% per turn, so that's going to be another 10, 15 turns. That's actually, we're racing with the doom. Which one will win? Alright, enemy attacks plan. We are losing a predator, and this turn 5 workers. Oof. I think we need to check the neodymium too. So we did net 1500 that turn. That's not bad. I think we want to make sure we don't lose anything or have any damage done here. So let's start here. We do have a sec force or two to take out. Oops, and that was a Nickelbot that got in the way. This sec force here, unfortunately, is going to what? He's going to attack our Predator, but not kill him, only 25%, and we have enough incoming damage there that that's not going to be a problem. We are going to want to move this sledge on to a new scavenging site immediately, though. It looks like our net actually went up a lot that turn, just enough to give us 1 turn excess. So I think these small ones do outpace our current usage, but if we increase our use, they're not going to. So let's go ahead and get this last small one while we're here. We'll set up to take these or one of these next, probably, and head this way. But it's nice having at least one Predator. It's nice having bulk units nearby, so setting up to take those, we might need to move bulk units. Those are combat units. The range covers these, so we won't have to worry about that for a while. Alright, the other combats we want to do, though, are up in this region, because we are losing a Predator here, and another one's taking damage. Let's make sure we can save those. Where did you go? There you are. Alright, only one shooting at you, so that's an easy save. And then you got targeted by a new one, so let's hope we can take care of that. There, that's good. And then Predator M430, this one here. Ah, being attacked by a Nickelbot. Right, we already knew that. I suppose we could try to kill that Nickelbot with the Moss Augusta. But unfortunately, just out of range. I guess it makes sense to move that closer. Especially if we're going to do a harder attack here. We want a ship in range to take care of Sec Force. 76 damage, not worth it. Let's go and look at what we can do up here. So in this southern side, this bulk combat unit's going to be fine. Bulk combat units only get 1 shot, which is not enough. We do have capacity. If we remove a bulk combat unit, we have capacity for 2 Nickelbots. So let's remove this one. That's a Nickelbot. Let's remove this one. And let's drop 2 Nickelbots here. Before I did that, I probably should have checked. This Nickelbot is targeting this Slumlord. Unfortunately, that Slumlord's being targeted by a bunch of other things. So they're not very smart. They like overkill, but I think that's because like everything has a target. So we're not really behind on anywhere. Like we have enough bulk over here right now because of all the workers. Still, I'd like to have excess and make sure that we're covering the fringes, especially in places like here where we have a worker predator being attacked by something that we can't see. So let's make sure we have bulk there. I don't think bulk units... Ooh, and this guy is doing something interesting. I wonder if... Yeah, I think that's just showing up because these nasty slumlords are inside this sector. I don't think we're actually taking any attacks from things that are patrolling, but we are seeing them just because stepping in there would be a no-no. Let's actually go ahead and make more bulk Nickelbot over here. We got rid of 1 combat unit, so we need at least 2 bulk Nickelbots. I want these down here. And I want them... they do need to be high because we gave them shotguns. They have such a long range that we can really put them in nice places, like on top of this tower. And then we have 2 shots left, so let's see if we can't reduce the damage on some of these workers. Yeah, that's all our mental energy, so let's finish our push for megastructures. We have a whole vast line of megastructures coming in here. Is there any more room on this side? I thought I saw something over here that looked like a place to put them. There it is. Not for a second. Yep, this line here seems reasonable. Which means maybe we can put another one next to that. But not two. 2 per turn, that's about all we can afford, and we are completely out of micro builders, so not even possible to build anything else, given that. Building wise, let's see. We're doing fine on neodymium. Resource wise, neodymium and wealth still 158 turns, so wealth is going to be fine for a while. What else did I see on that screen? I also saw TPS reports. That's just the workers complaining still about Neuroweave. Alright, let's take a look at our Neuroweave output. Input output for Neuroweave. 250 times 9. Yeah, that would be 2250, and then 2000. Yep, we're definitely over. Oh, because we created bulk androids. Alright, so it's actually not a big deal. We've got plenty. We're overcompensating for all these factories. It's just because we made bulk androids last turn, and the question is, are we going to make more next turn? Yeah, we'll make one more next turn, but we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and watch this combat play out as we advance to turn 177. This is quite a melee. But Slumlord numbers seem to have gone down a bit that turn. We are taking a lot of kill hits, both Predators going down over here. We did lose something. Somehow we lost Predator C38 that last turn, which is the one... No, was one of the ones up there. This one's not losing. No, we're not losing this one. Over here we have 2 Sec Force IP security from Yinshi Wellness. Squad of 18 there, squad of 17 here. These are... They have extra vulnerability from the rear, but we're not behind them, so it doesn't matter. We are well above them, but they're not taking extra damage for that. Doesn't matter, they're gonna die. This one is getting hit by our Predator, and so is this one. We could take that one extra shot there, but they're just shooting at a hydroponic tower and not doing any significant damage, so we'll let the deterrents kill them. We do have 2 Predators still in danger. That's this one here, 8UQ, who is going to be fine. No, he's going to take damage from this guy. And now he's going to be fine. And then 4960, close. Alright, that one there. And this one here. And then you're saved. Doesn't look like this guy's going to do enough to kill anything around it. These two, however, are targeting this. He's going to be fine. Over here we have a whole slew of targets. This one actually looks like bad news. Didn't we have a Predator down here? I guess that's the one who died. Alright, so maybe moving these wounded Predators up north. Don't know why I'm arbitrarily calling this north. There's no compass on this map anywhere, and you can rotate it any direction you want. But this has always been north in my mind, so we're moving that way. Predator 4960 or 8UQ. I'd like actually you to get out this direction more, so maybe we're just moving you so you can get into the battle next turn and be more useful then. There's not a lot of towers left to stand you on, and I don't want to put you in these fields. Let's just put you on one of these larger slum houses. This is... Actually, we can actually kill someone there. That seemed reasonable. And then 4960, I think you're also too far away to do anything useful. But maybe there is a place we could stick you that would be helpful. Looks like your best attack is here with 93%. Alright, we have 11 enemy attacks planned. We're down to losing a bulk combat unit and a predator. Unfortunately, bulk combat unit, huh? I don't think there's anything else we can attack with unless we spend battle recharge. Where is the bulk combat unit that's dying? Bulk combat unit. This one, probably. Yeah. Alright, you're getting shot at by 2 slumlords here. This one's already damaged. This one's not. So if we spend a point and take that one out, do we save our combat unit? No. Got a new target, new one targeting him for that. So that's this one. So we will spend another battle recharge here. And now that bulk combat unit is surviving. Excellent. 9 enemy attacks planned. We're still using a predator, but I'd rather lose the workers than the bulks. Let's take a look and see if there's any other combat we have to do. But first, we do want to... We did lose some androids, so we want to think about that. I think we lost a bulk. Oh, a bulk. No, we lost a predator for 16. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. Currently we have 1 down here, 2 up here. We can drop a 3rd to help with the battles in this direction. Somewhere nice and high. On top of a tower would be great, but we also want you like maybe way back there eventually, but right now I think it makes sense to put you here. And that, if we'd done that, we probably could have saved some of the mental energy we used by spending battle recharges there. But I didn't think of it. I think we're going to just lose 1 though, so that's pretty decent. Let's go and plant some more residential mega structures. It looks like it wants us to make 3 more. What is our current situation there? We have 47 total. We're going to get up to 50. 3 more hopefully puts us over the 1 million residents limit. I don't think we have a whole lot of space left to play with in the vision. Ah, here's one. That's not so bad. And there, and one right next to it? No. Unfortunately, no. Not a lot of space. Could put a couple here. But we're out. Never mind. How are we doing on neodymium? Net minus 354. That means we need to start producing more neodymium. We're going to be out 4 turns. Plenty of wealth. There's not really much we can do, but that does mean can't really make more worker predator factories yet. We're just we're cutting it a little bit too close there. 2 more turns, and then we'll move down to one that gives us a higher yield. And maybe that'll let us build another factory. 8 enemy attack plans, moving to turn 178. Let's watch the fireworks. 178. Alright, we're up to 63%. That's actually looking pretty good. I think that was another... That was actually like 5% that turn, I think. I don't know. Paying attention to too many numbers, I think. 63% is a reasonable start. We have 11 attacks planned. We are losing the ORS Prince unless we do something about it. That is ridiculous. Unfortunately, is there anything we can do? Unfortunately, moved all our predators away. ORS Prince. Could make a micro builder cloud. That's probably the right thing to do there. Can't target himself. Interesting. What if we moved you? You still die. It looks like we can move you to a point where you don't take too much. You know, honestly, ORS Prince, I don't think I really need you anymore, buddy. I think what we're going to do is scrap you. Let's see what that does to their attacks. It looks like they end up attacking this Nickelbot. but I don't think we're going to lose him. And I think all of these are getting destroyed, yes. So that's actually a win. Looks like all of our workers have moved on to this section of the slums, so I think we're doing fine there. I do want a bastion. I want something with eyes. It could be an iris, I suppose, but bastion or cutter would be nicer. Cutter is... yeah, they're both 12, so we sacrificed a prince. Sacrificed a mine port for 8. Looks like we could either make an iris or a cutter. I think iris, since we've never made one of those. And I imagine this is going to have a lot bigger vision than I need. Let's put it... oh, it's too far. Okay, so we have to build these near our tower, unfortunately. That's fine. Build it there. We'll use some of its capacity to move. I think that circle is its vision radius, which is enormous. We can actually move it like here and get incredible range of vision. I think we'll want to move it a little further even. But yeah, that thing is nice for vision. That's the way to go for sure. In fact, no, I was gonna consider abandoning other craft, but I don't think we want to. We don't have a cutter anymore. We do have a bastion that's not really doing much except giving us vision. Whatever, we'll think about that later. For now, let's clear out the new Neodymium collection spot, destroying the Sec Force and a Nickelbot. And then 6 enemy attacks left with no significant damage except to a worker predator. Maybe this guy? No. This guy, yes. Okay, so we want to take that one out. We might as well take the rest of these out while we're here. These ones are safe. 3 enemy attacks. They're only damaging a deconstruction hub and a worker predator. Who's shooting at a deconstruction hub? Jerks. Oh, I can't see that for some reason. Oh, there. That's actually going at the hub, not at the bulk Nickelbot. Gotcha. And the worker predator getting attacked. Where's that? Ooh, why are you guys attacking a Sec Force patrol? I don't like that you're attacking there. Why would you do that? Oh well, whatever. Hopefully that doesn't trigger reprisal. It could. Very well could. Whatever, we have 3 enemy attacks. They're all right there. Oh, there's the one that I was wondering where it was. Okay, we do need... let's move somebody down there and take care of that. Oops, I don't need consumables, thank you, but I will grab closest predator. You can do a kill on that one, and then you're in range to probably kill this one too, right? There you go. 1 enemy attacks planned is doing a tiny percent of damage to that slum. That granted us a little view, a little eyesight onto this slum. Sorry, brain, no fine word. This other predator can probably move this way to get... keep hitting 3, but they don't need to hit 3 to move them. This predator can move this way to get better vision on these slums. And then we have 4 move left. This is we're actually doing the best we've done in a while. It looks like a couple ledger issues. TPS report here says we're still low on Neuroweave. Got plenty of everything else, but we don't have enough Neuroweave. What is our Neuroweave input-output look like now? I think we must have built bulk units, yeah, or androids and a vehicle, so that's why we're down Neuroweave. Still think we're fine. Maybe we could make 1 more. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we're like 1 ahead. Maybe we make 1 more Neuroweave. Neuroweave factories do use slurry, but still net 28,000 slurry, so let's drop in another one of these Neurowave factories. Oops. I kind of like being able to see everything easily here when we're building. We'll build it there. Doesn't want to let me build it on that screen. Fine. Build one more. We'll get this tech to advance its construction. And then probably another couple of residential megastructures to drop in. Thought we saw a place to put these last turn. It was like right around here. Maybe not. Maybe I used all the space already. Ugh. There was one. Guess we'll make a couple here. Look at that. We've done it. We have planted all of the seeds for all of the residential megastructures we're going to need. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 still to build. So far we haven't run out of any items other than Neuroweave. We're at 63% and one move left this turn. Sledge has one more turn left building there, so next turn we'll try to set up some another Neuroweave, or not Neuroweave, neodymium mining operation. We netted quite a bit that turn. With our last point, I don't know, I think if it was possible I'd make another android, but I don't think it's possible. We have 3 more bulk. These guys take 3, so we could make another one of these, but that takes 3 mental energy. I guess what we do is we move this guy over here to start helping with the construction of these buildings. 3 turns remaining there. Out of range there, so yeah, out of range. Unfortunately, just out of range. Oh, can't help here on this worker predator factory though. That'll crash our neodymium right quick. Alright, that's the end of 178. Let's advance to 179. 179 probably should have been looking at what was happening over here. 14 enemy attacks planned. They're damaging our predators and our bulk combat units. Let's go take care of that before anything else. Bulk combat unit 4960 is still pretty badly damaged. He's the one we sent way out here. There's no repair bots out here. I think I'll be okay. M430 is way back here. Right, we need to take care of the last IPsec before moving this guy over to fight this. The Predator's out of range, so let's get him closer. These bulk units are just in range, so I don't have to worry about them yet, but we'll move them eventually. This sledge is going to start a... Let's do it on the easy one first. Let's start an easy wall rip. Interestingly, an easy one did not immediately spawn reprisal. Surprised. Still have a bulk combat unit taking a lot of damage over here somewhere. This one. Guy is badly wounded. Who is shooting at you? This slumlord here. Alright, we do have a predator left in the area, luckily, so we'll start there. We're on kind of a low footing there, unfortunately. That didn't save the bulk combat unit. This one's now firing. And that did. Okay, we're still losing 2 workers. Can probably trim out some more of the slumlords that way. Still losing 2 workers. Might make sense to bring this guy back, honestly. Oof. That was bad news. Now he's gonna die. He has a couple shots left. He'll be fine. We're just losing 1 worker predator here now. We don't have any predators locally to help. Just realized we have a PMC aboard Moss Advena wasting space. This PMC could jump out and help here. That might actually be a reasonable thing to do with it. The PMC, though, takes up 12 combat power or capacity. Could replace it with a combat unit. Not with a Predator, though. With a combat unit. I think actually just leaving him as a PMC imposter is fine. Like, it will be nice to have an extra gun over here. We're just trying to get you out. How do you get out? There we go. Yeah, having an extra gun over here will be great. Especially when we take on the higher threat neodymiumite. Alright, 2 more mental energy this turn, where it's suggesting a large wind generator. We're still at plenty of surplus electricity. I don't think we need to do that just yet. Let's, however, make sure we're building the most efficient of our towers. We are about 300,000 capacity ahead of target. Hopefully we get some extra capacity somewhere, because sheltered human cap of 929 seems lower than our target. So we might have to make another one of those, even though it's not actually suggesting it. I guess as we get nearer the capacity, we'll take a look at that. I don't think we have any refugees, but we might need to make more megastructures. Let's go ahead and advance to turn 180 and take a look. So turn 180, 27 enemy attacks planned. We made it up to 68%. That was another 5%. We're doing pretty fast. We're growing fast. We still need 320,000. So what does that mean? That's another 7 turns. We might make it. We might make it before the doom. Not that that necessarily matters. I have no idea what the doom is, but I'd like to have some capacity to respond. Alright, this Predator is going to do some defense here. We did get a Nickelbot squad from Graph Industries that time. PMC didn't have to do anything. Over on the main front, where we are obsessively extracting the poor from their slum housing, we're using losing Predator 8QU, that's this guy, 8UQ. Quite a few slumlords here. Now we're losing our buddy Bolt Combat Unit, who's somewhere in this mess. This one? No. Somewhere there's a Bolt Combat Unit. I suppose we could go, and I'm sure it's this guy. Yep, there he is. He's actually behind us. Alright, that lets him survive. 5 workers are still being killed, though. Let's see what predators we can bring to bear. Just 2 left. P23 here and 4960 here. 4960's closer. God, I can't even find him. It's like such a scrum here. 4960, where are you? Here. No, there he is. Spinning around for me. Might as well shoot these guys near you. How'd that do? 4. We still have 4 being killed. This Predator over here is quite a ways away, but he can hit these things on the edges. $15 left shooting us. We're down to 2 in danger. No more Predators. We're going to use the rest of our mental energy to finish our buildings. Currently 3 suggested. Let's go ahead and drop another wind generator just because I'm worried that it's suggesting so many of these. Like, why? Why do we need so much excess electricity? It's like, it thinks it's either the suggestion calculation is wrong for these, which is possible, or there is something coming that we should be nervous about. So I'm not sure which it is. Let's go ahead and make 2 of those. That'll probably be enough. I think I'll be happy when it's around 200%. Then let's check neodymium. Check resources in general, actually. Neodymium, 3 turns, wealth, 154. What about our daily necessities? Alright, we're actually negative here, it looks like. Why don't we get a TPS report on that? Don't know. I think we're gonna have to bump that deal up one more time, though. I'd like that to be positive. And Neuroweave, the other one that I'm usually concerned with. Neuroweave, 100%. We are making way more than we need, apparently, although it doesn't tell me there. Okay. So, worker predator factories, possibly we could make another one of these. Right now, ooh, robotic motivators. We have 230. Yeah, we have plenty of motivators. Let's make another one of these because 800 neodymium. Right now our excess is negative 1300. Yeah, let's hold off. It's still too tight. Let's actually have this droid go and finish construction of another mega structure. And let's call that the end of the episode. Thanks so much for watching. We have 32% left in this project, which means, yeah, another 7 turns of this. We're making a couple turns per episode, it feels like. Bear with me, I think we'll get this done very soon. The real question is, are we going to finish housing the poor before we run into the first unknown doom on turn 191? 11 turns remain there. Very tight on whether we'll be able to do this. My calculations say we're doing about 5% per turn, so that means we have 7 turns left. We should end 4 turns before the doom. Stay tuned. Click that like button, leave a comment, let me know how you're thinking. What do you think of giant swaths of mega structures in this city? We're definitely the biggest buildings, and the most. Over here are some big buildings though, so maybe there is a competitor. Look at that. Yeah, your buildings are more spiky than ours. Stay tuned till next time, where we try to resolve this battle in the slums once and for all. It does look like we have a lot more area to cover. I hope we can do it. Until next time, this has been Corknut playing Heart of the Machine. Bye bye for now.